Hey there, it's Matt, and I just wanted to say thanks first of all for checking out my Auto Trader Profits review. This is one of those binary options software that promises that you're going to get rich quick. In fact, using Auto Trader Profits, if you listen to them, you're going to get to millionaire status in only 90 days. Now, this is just ridiculous. I'm going to share with you a couple of red flags here you're going to want to know about. And at the end of the video, I'm actually going to give you a chance to take a look at an opportunity that's authentic. And, because if you're like me, and you really want to earn money online using the internet, work from home, you need to find something that's really going to help you do that in an authentic way. And Auto Trader Profits, this stuff is not it. First of all, the guy who's the big supposed to be the big head honcho here, this guy that you see in the picture, he's talking about the fact that he's made almost $2 million in 90 days. He actually made about $48 million is what the claim is, Walter Green. And here's one thing I want you to kind of pay attention to. I went and I Googled Walter Green Auto Trader Profits LinkedIn, figuring that, hey, if this guy's made almost $50 million, there's got to be some stories out there. There's got to be some social media proof, right, that this guy is real. Kind of funny thing, though, I can't find anything here about a Walter Green on LinkedIn that is the head honcho of Auto Trader Profits. Kind of suspect, don't you think? Now, if you take a look here, let me go ahead and take a look at Facebook. Let's see if he's got a Facebook account. You should at least have a Facebook account, right? That talks about how no Facebook account either. Interesting. Well, let's go over here and take a look at the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission website. And actually what they say here is that they are issuing this investor alert to warn about fraudulent schemes involving binary options or trading platforms. These schemes allegedly include refusing to credit customer accounts, denying fund reimbursement, identity theft, and manipulation of software to generate losing trades. Now that's pretty bad stuff, right? I mean, imagine you did do a trade that you got income from, and then you couldn't transfer it out of your trading account into your bank account. Not a good situation. But how about identity theft? If people are getting involved with these binary trading programs and binary options trading programs and are losing their identity, meaning somebody in that program are taking your information and opening credit accounts in your name. And I'm sure you've heard stories. This just absolutely ruins people's lives when this happens. So, there's that fraud advisory. There's no Walter Green. And the other thing that this doesn't have, that this doesn't take into account, talking about automated software that's going to make you a millionaire in 90 days. I mean, just first of all, ask yourself what that sounds like in your heart of hearts. Does that even sound like a reasonable claim? And only you can think about that for yourself, but I think you kind of know what the answer is on that. But there's another thing here to think about, and that is really, trading binary options is real. It is a real thing you can do, and it's authentic. But unfortunately, this kind of thing with automated software doesn't take into account the 5 things you really need to have in place to do well there. Number one, you got to have a mentor who knows what he's doing and that you can communicate, and that's a real person that's actually, has something going on with social media and can show proof. And you've got to have a trading strategy that's unique, not just something that everybody else is doing. You have to know about trading indicators, things like candlestick charts and reading charts, and you have to know how the world out there affects the markets. Things like tornadoes or earthquakes, floods, even terrorism. These things can affect how the markets are run or how they perform. And if you don't take that into account, and the fifth thing on that is taking into account having the human element involved here, which, telling you that a piece of automated software, you don't even have to have any knowledge, you don't have to learn anything. First of all, to me, to tell anybody that, it's just dumb. And then secondly, it's really irresponsible to tell people that you're going to turn them into a millionaire in 90 days and they don't have to learn anything. They'll do it all for you. So, just understand that these things are not what they seem. You've taken a look here at the fraud advisory. Very important to know this information. And what I'd like you to do is take a look at the link below this video. Click the link, and what it's going to do when you go to the next page, it's going to share with you a real opportunity online. In fact, I've been working online myself since 2008, been working from home 100% since then. And if I can do it, look at me. This was me back in the early 90s when I was playing in a rock band in upstate New York. Here's me just before I moved out to California. When I was in California, here's me playing with my shiny silver pants. in a club in Hollywood, California. So if a guy like me, an ex-rock and roll guitar player, knucklehead, can do it, then you can learn how to make money on the internet. You just have to stay away from silly things like AutoTrader and find opportunities that do work. So click the link below. It'll take you to a page where a few of my business associates will explain exactly what we do. And if that sounds interesting to you, then I do look forward to working with you and having the opportunity to help you achieve your financial goals in earning money on the internet. So again, thanks for taking a look at my AutoTrader Profits review. I hope it's helped you. I hope it's really saved you a lot of time, money, and a lot of frustration in the future taking a look at this kind of thing.